Happening YouTube? It is Trev. So I want to talk to you about Shiba Inu a little bit. And I got to be honest, these thoughts have been coming straight out of my head. Haven't really given a lot of forethought as to what direction this video was going to go in. Because I'm just kind of looking at some things, and sometimes I just like to do a video with my kind of raw thoughts as they form, right? But I want to show you some things that I kind of have been looking at. Let me take you over here. So this is Shibarium Network Twitter page, right? This development team, the only development team that's really working on Shiba Inu right now, Trophius and Milkshake and whoever else, right? We've had a bit of a relationship, right? They don't really like anything that I put out. I've actually even jumped into their TG, their Discord a couple times. Genuinely just wanting to be like, hey, what do you guys got going on? But as soon as they see me, it's like attack, right? So it is what it is. But we get the information as we can, and they've been talking about, actually, before I even look at this, let's go look at what Shiba Inu is actually doing, right? So Shiba Inu in the last 24 hours has kind of gone up and down a little bit, but it's made a little bit of a run. Up 4.65% in the last 24 hours. And you see that we are right now, we've come back down a little bit. So what is it doing? Is it going to consolidate? It's gone up and down a couple times, then it takes off. Obviously we're hoping that it really takes off from here. And we are close to being able to shed a zero. That's beautiful, right? Why? Why? What's going on with Shiba Inu? A lot of speculation, but it can only be about, the Shibarium stuff, right? That they've been kind of ramping up the marketing on it, getting everybody hyped. Shibarium is imminent, and we've been hearing that for a while now. And they hype it, and Shibarium's coming, it's almost here. And then, it kind of they kind of ghost us, if you will, for a while. We don't hear anything about it again. Then here it comes again. And, like in the Discord, right? They created not long ago, just a matter of a few days ago, right? Less than a week ago, I think they created this Shibarium announcement room for making Shibarium announcements, which leads you to believe, well, if they're making a whole room for it just for these announcements, and we must, they must be ready to send us a bunch of announcements, and we want to keep them all organized and in this one spot where we can go and look for them, right? So this one came out on the 4th, and it was basically an announcement letting you know that there was now a Shibarium announcement room, right? So it was the announcement about the announcement. And then they came out with one more, which was a couple days later, and this was one that caught a lot of eyes, right? In our last post, we wanted to remind everyone that Bone serves as the only required gas token for operability within Shibarium, and tonight we have a new announcement. So, again, just to reiterate, some of us were like, yeah, okay, what about Shiba Inu? I mean, if this thing is going to be burning Shiba Inu, which, we didn't know until actually this post for sure, doesn't it make sense to actually maybe use Shiba Inu as the gas fee? But we have to keep in mind, they do not own Shiba Inu, right? They don't control the contract. They have no more control over Shiba Inu than any of the rest of us. They're just working around it. Any Shiba Inu that they own, they must have had to have bought, right? Just like any of us. They don't have it sitting there in a wallet somewhere where they can actually use it for this, that, and whatever at their will, which is why they created Bone and Leash and She and all these other things that they actually control and are there to be used however they see fit, because it's their coins or their tokens or whatever they are, right? So, but this particular post went on in bold letters to say, we would like to formally announce that each Shibarium transaction will burn SHIB. Hooray, right? This is what everybody wanted to hear. So it's been a few days since that, and we haven't heard anything else, really, right? Just some Twitter things kind of reiterating this. And they're talking about they're working on implementation. They're working on getting it out. So, stay tuned and they'll let us know as they let us know. But I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? The circulating supply, right? You look over here. The circulating supply on the right side, the max supply, 589 trillion coins. It's a massive, massive amount. So what can Shibarium actually do to hugely reduce that supply? How can you do it? Again, they don't own SHIB, right? So it's got to be some way of taxing transactions, and a portion of the transaction then goes to buying Shiba Inu and then sending it to a burn wallet, right? Nothing new there. I mean, that's kind of the way it's been done. Well, how much volume is actually going to go through this Shibarium? How much tax are they actually going to be able to collect to buy Shiba Inu and burn it? There's always a sweet spot, right? You want the tax, I guess, high enough so that you're making a good amount of money. And when you do your burns, it's an impressive burn. But how impressive do we have to be to whittle down this max supply of 589 plus trillion, right? I don't know how much of a dent that this Shibarium can possibly put into this thing. Because, again, it's all about volume, right? So it burns on every transaction. That's beautiful. But how much is actually going through there? What other coins or tokens or whatever are going to be able to trade? And are you taxing them as well? That's going to be a problem, right? We're seeing that within the LUNC community with this proposal to stop taxing any IBC assets. Because if you've got other coins, other tokens, other projects wanting to utilize your chain, right? But you're taxing them on transactions, they're not going to use your chain. So it's not even like they can say, well, Shibarium, everybody can, other people can use Shibarium. There can be other things traded on Shibarium. We'll tax it all. Well, if you start taxing other people's coins and tokens and stuff, they're not going to use your platform. It's just not going to happen. So that's not going to make the volume go up at all. At my age, and I don't care how old you are, right? Can this thing even come close to burning off half of the supply in the next 3 to 5 years? And even if it did, that's still a phenomenal, colossal supply. It's not going to really hugely move the numbers to where we'd like to see, right? We're not getting anywhere near a penny or anything like that, or even a half a penny. Can it do that? There's got to be some really, really innovative, crazy way that none of us have ever thought about in order for that to happen. And I don't see it, right? It's going to burn just like anything else burns. There's never going to be the amount of transactions going through, volume going through, to tax enough to make a dent in this thing. I still don't see it. And I hate to be, Debbie Downer, because I own SHIB, and every time they come out with something like I fall into it. I fall into the hype. And I'm hopeful for it. I just don't see how they can possibly do it. And so we're anxiously awaiting the release of this thing. And we'll see what happens when it actually comes out. What is the tax going to be? How much are they going to actually be able to collect? What is the volume going to be going through this thing? As we burn more SHIB and the price goes up, well, whatever tax they're collecting, as the price of SHIB goes up, that's less and less SHIB that's being burned, right? you got everything kind of working against this being anything major that answers all of our woes and is the greatest thing since sliced bread and brings the price anywhere near where any of us have really thought, right? But there's, hope. Hope can be a dangerous thing. So we'll wait. We're anxiously waiting for it. Is it going to come? They're making it feel like maybe it'll be out at least in Q1, but who knows? Maybe over the next couple weeks, maybe not for a while. We don't know, right? But when it comes out, I say every video, it better smoke us. We better be like, whoa, never thought of that, right? If you can, look to me and say, see, DJ Trev, we told you, you're an idiot, right? All the crap you were talking, FUD you were spreading, right? Call me a fudder. I hope that you can do that. I hope that you can prove that I'm absolutely wrong. I do, because I still hold Shib. I still hold hope, like everybody else. But if this thing comes out and we look at it and we're like, okay, it's going to burn, but it's not really going to move the needle at all. If that's the case, I think you're going to lose a lot of your community. I think you're going to lose a lot of Shib holders. I think a lot of people are going to bail. A lot of people have already bailed. But if this thing comes out and it's just not doing it, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. So fingers crossed. All right, that's it. Leave comments in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about it. Am I missing something? Is there some other way that they can do this that I haven't thought of? Let me know. Do you agree? Do you disagree? But if you could for me, hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Helps to, bring more people to the channel and get more of this information out. All right. Something happens, I'll let you know. Talk to you later. Ciao.